Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I have a confession to make. I just played for 2 hours fucking straight, checked my Fraps files, and they were completely out of sync by miles. So I've restarted my computer, and now I have to play through 2 hours of stuff I just recorded all over again. So I'm not in the best of moods, if I'm honest with you guys, but I will do my best to deliver a reasonable experience as we delve into the Malkavian's mansion for my second time today. I just did so much stuff. I am so pissed off. I can't quite believe this shit happened. But still, it's alright. We'll get through this. At least I know the way this time. There are these weird guys here in Alistair Grout's mansion. And they're not very nice, as I found out. The pack seems to have boosted them to a certain degree. So, yeah. What I'm going to do is boost my melee skill, which I did earlier today. So I can hit a lot harder is the first plan. Second plan is to try and take them out a bit easier than before. I don't know what quite happened before, but basically everything went to shit. I don't like this guy. These guys hit hard. That brilliant pathing there, it's worked really well. Am I gonna get loads of, like, katana noises? Probably not. Because this guy's gonna attack me, isn't he, probably? Anyway, we are here to find out what happened to the Malkavian primogen. He has these things lying around the house. I will play them. I have heard them a lot already today.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the vanguard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
I will summarise basically what's going on here. Alistair Grout is a Malkavian, but he obviously is a great scientist as well before he was infected, and these tapes around the mansion chronicle his pursuit of things. That's the first one, where he is trying to find a cure for his vampirism, and basically fix himself, because he doesn't want to be a vampire. He sees it as a disease at the moment, so yeah, it's a problem. This is a puzzle that took me about half an hour to do earlier, and for some reason, even though I didn't remember how to do it, it took me 3 seconds to do then. It opens a door earlier in the area. That is a clue on how to solve the puzzle. It makes no fucking sense, as far as I can tell. So anyway, let's listen to another one of his chit-chats. I will continue doing stuff while he talks, otherwise I will go mental from doing this again and again and again. But, listen.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, will never be replicated.
So basically, Mr. Grout, the lovely Mr. Grout, used to work in an insane asylum. Obviously, it's a bit difficult for him to be doing that now, seeing as he is a dead vampire. But still. God, that guy is cackling pretty loudly in my fucking ear, I tell you that. Let's go up here and deal with these guys quickly. As you can see, fucking shut up! Fucking shut up! Oh my god, is that loud? Oh my god, is that loud? I'm gonna actually have to turn that down. My ears are actually bleeding. Okay. Anyway, let's sneak up behind this dickhead and finish him off. I'm not quite sure who these guys are meant to be. I think they're meant to be his test subjects, but I'm not entirely 100% sure. But either way, he is mental. Completely mental.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess.
And another tape. Obviously, just to explain that there, he wasn't a vampire till an insane asylum inmate at his asylum bit him, and she was a Morcavian, and that is how he has landed himself in this shit. So, that guy looks like the guy from the blood bank, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
Wonderful. Let's go up these stairs, shall we? Fucking hell, these... Oh god, these stairs are making me motion sick. It's like being in a fucking roller coaster. Oh, lovely. Look, we have a lovely view of LA. Aww. If I had someone to romantically hold my hand with now, I would. Aww. Never mind. Oh god, more fucking... No wonder he went mental, because look at this. Going up and down these stairs is enough to drive anyone fucking insane by the looks of things. Okay, oh, more people to kill. Oh, I'm enjoying all the stealth keys on this level. It's going pretty well. Can't remember what I'm doing here, so please bear with me. Alright, this guy's probably gonna see me and the shit's gonna hit the fan, but... Bollocks. Oh well. Looks like it's on! It is fucking on. Now they're all coming. Shit! Shit! Don't you dare stab me, mister. Please feed. See, I can feed off these things, and I'm guessing as a result of that, that means they're not vampires, they're like something else. They're like his little slave things or something along those lines, probably, maybe. They're certainly not normal, whatever the fuck they are. Okay, I think this is the way. Indeed it is. Let's kill these two guys pretty quickly, yeah? Maybe slowly. I think you're dead. Good. Okay, Let's have a listen to Alistair again.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction, so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Okay, so he's looking for a cure for vampirism. He's met with the Camarilla now in his little diary of adventures. The adventures of Mr. Grouch, the loveliest man ever. And unfortunately now we have to listen to him again, because most of this mansion is him talking and me pulling on lights.
I have accepted the role of primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old, or poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter. For I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, oh indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
So, he does talk a lot, as you see there. I solved a rather simple puzzle which involved me dodging electricity. Please note that electricity is very bad for the health of vampires and for humans alike, so if you're either of those and you're watching this video, remember, don't put your hand in a socket. It's bad. It's very, very bad indeed. Anyway, we've unlocked his inner sanctum now and we've got some experience for it, so let's go. So I'm being very quiet there, I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's because I've overdone talking today. Right, in here is a key, but I don't think we actually need to go and get the key because we are good at lockpicking. So we're going to lockpick the door here for a special delicious treat just for us. Inside, we have Elder Vitae. Okay, this is like a super special blood that keeps you feeling fantastic. It's like an energy drink for vampires. Like even more nicer than normal blood. Okay, that's what we're gonna do there. I can't remember much about this place now. I've only done it a few hours ago as well. Oh, there's a shitload of fucking guys here, isn't there? Fuck! Please don't see me. I would love if you didn't see me. That would make my decade if you didn't see me. He's seen me. Fuck off! I knew you'd join in. Why did you always have to join in when I hurt your big brother, eh? Fuck! Please let me feed. I would love to have a delicious feed on you, please. Fine, I'll just hit you once and you'll die. Maybe not. Hit you again and you'll die. Yes. I was correct that time at least. Anyway, there is a little secret area here that's worth checking out, I guess. I noticed this time as well. Okay, so pick up these. I hope this fucking thing hasn't desynced this time because I can't deal with it if it has. You pick up the phone here, and it opens a secret wall there. And you can skip out a whole section, which I did before. I'm not quite sure what I'm skipping out because I couldn't actually remember this bit, and I was like, oh, shiny new route. But anyway, we get to miss a bit. And I'm a big fan of secret doors and shit. You're right. I knew he was going to come over here. Oh, there's going to be loads of them, isn't there? There's going to be absolutely fucking shitloads of them. Oh, please die. Fucking... I need to feed off one of you. Please cooperate. It's only a bit of blood. What the fuck are you worried about? Dickheads. You. Gonna fucking feed off you. Come on, feed! Good. Glad you cooperated with me at last. Just obviously needed the right angle for a bit of a chow down on the neck there, and everything was gonna be fine. Yeah, fucking hell. Right. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck is a wheelchair doing? Look! It's the guy from the clinic. The doctor guy there. I bet it isn't, but still. Oh god, it's like fucking Turok Dinosaur Hunter again. First person games and platforming don't mix, you know? Okay, let's kill him. This guy up here fell down the fucking shaft last time. It was a serious problem. Come on, drink. Drink! No! Fuck off! Okay, cool. I missed the tape, but I will explain.
Voices have increased in frequency and direction of late.
Can have a drink while he talks, okay?
With me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
So yeah, I missed the tape recorder because I took that shortcut, I think. I missed it on my first playthrough as well, this earlier today. He's obviously going mental. The Malkavian in him is starting to come out. He's hearing voices. He's paranoid. This is probably all bullshit, but if he is suspecting someone, I'm wondering if it's Nines. I don't actually know that, by the way. That isn't a spoiler. I don't know. So, he's going mental, basically. That is our... Well, it's quite a serious problem, really. See how mental he's getting.
I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows that I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. The cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Okay, so yeah, he's really fucking losing it. He's walled himself in his mansion. He's put his wife in a fucking music box. What the fuck? This room creeps me the fuck out. Look at it. Just look at it! It's fucking bullshit, look! And I do this, watch this! Watch this! Oh fuck! Oh god, it's so creepy! Make it stop! It's like... like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, except like a billion times scarier. You know that I am a doll on a music. That one. It's fucking scary. It's fucking scary. Let's see what he's got in his little jars. I didn't look last time. And that opens the final door. Dun dun dun! If you haven't seen what happens next, you guys will have no fucking clue what's going to happen. It's epic. Anyway, let's have a look. We have a brain. Lovely. We have a bunny rabbit toy. We have a lump of shit. We have a rose. Oh, it's Beauty and the Beast! Oh, Beauty and the Beast! Do 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 something. That song from the Disney film, you know? Sounded just like it, yeah? God. 2 ugly people. And a clock. Brilliant. Let's go through the door and see what awaits us. I should really keep talking on the loading screens. It's like, I have to poise for dramatic... Pose... Blah, 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 blah. I forgot how to talk. I have to pause, not poise, what the fuck, for a dramatic effect. Oh look, it's Alistair Grout. He isn't too healthy. I wonder why he's like that. Oh look, he's been handcuffed down and has a stake through his heart. Stakes are bad, and they usually mean someone who doesn't like vampires is around, but we'll see. He's very ashen looking. Yeah, see, it's ashen. Okay, shit seems to have hit the fan. Let's have a look outside, shall we? What awaits us? I'm not Grout, you already killed him.
How is that? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Weren't you in that anime series called Hellsing? Do you regenerate and have like 7 arms or something? Never mind, let's get on. Who the hell are you?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came.
I'm sure they will.
This righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the archfiend LaCroix. I'm coming for you, LaCroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Yeah, whatever. I need to get the fuck out of here. He's set fire to the whole place. As you can see, I played to fucking Hollywood and Vesuvius, which I actually did like a shitload of stuff that I'm gonna have to redo, but let's get the fuck out of there. Come on, we can do this. Right, that's another weird thing. I was doing this earlier, and these guys had like police officer voices, so I'm glad that bug's fixed itself. They were actually like, hold on, stop, in the name of the law, and all this kind of shit. And I have no idea why. I'd never come across it before. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get any more burning dudes somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah, here we go. Oh shit, it's Tay, I didn't see him. I'm not looking too healthy, but I think I can make it in one piece. Almost there. The tension's killing me. Out the way, fuckface. Gotta get out of this fucking place. Run, 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 run! Okay, I have no idea what happened there. I seem to fall through the floor temporarily. Let's get the fuck out of here. Fucking hell. Okay. That went quite a lot faster than last time because I knew what the fuck I was doing, but still. I hope you enjoyed it still, everyone. Woohoo! Oh yeah. I am a ninja. Suffering from serious fireburns. And we're gonna head back to town and tell LaCroix the wonderful news about, well, what the fuck just happened. Okay, so, I have a few plans here. But I think I'm just going to go on with the main story for now. Get another bit done that I needed to do. And then we unlock the new area. And we can make things nice and fresh again. We'll go inside the building. And we'll talk to LaCroix. And everything's going to be good. In fact, I think after I talk to LaCroix, before I go to the next section, I'm going to check if this thing's fucking recorded okay, because if it hasn't, I may actually have a breakdown. Chunk off.
Sure, I'll open her up for you.
Fucking hell.
Jeez, I can go for one of them double
I'm going to sneeze.
cheese.
I'm going to sneeze, guys. Apologise. My apologies. Let's talk to LaCroix.
The primogen still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
Grout's dead.
Grout's dead? What?
He's dead, you know, dead. Yeah, and this guy Buck set the house on fire. Nearly fucking killed me, dickhead.
Buck!
Yo.
Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Buck killed Grout to draw me out.
No, I don't think he did. Seemed like Grout was already dead when he arrived.
Buck is a hunter. They stalk and kill our
Get
kind
another,
to
have another
appease
drink
their
while
god.
he talks.
But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
Sorry, Nines. On the way in, I saw Nines Rodriguez leaving the mansion.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
I'm positive it was Nines. This may mean war with the Anarchs, is that right?
It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the Anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I
Yeah,
need to
well,
confer with the primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed.
sounds like
This
a plan.
also is very important, so I need to call upon your skill once more. The Ankaran sarcophagus was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago. I would like you to bring it back here for safekeeping.
Not a problem at all. Gladly.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
The sarcophagus is as good as here.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
I'm ready to go, but not through the front door. No keys.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Oh, and to show my appreciation for your dedicated service to me, I have secured you a haven nearby, in the Skyline apartment building. I hope it's to your liking.
Thanks. I have a new home, and Heather will be there, so let's go and see her. Let's get out to the street quickly first of all, and I'm going to check if this fucking game has saved, because if it hasn't, I am in the shit. So bear with me a second. Not saved. Recorded. You know what I mean.